Overflows.
Intimacy needs privacy and darkness to grow. Insights into life, love, and light by Nivedita. This is insights into relationships and how these are to grow. In darkness, everything else disappears because you cannot see. Only the sound and you are there. That is why in all good restaurants, sharp light is avoided. They are candlelit. Whenever a restaurant is candlelit, taste is deeper, you eat well, and you taste more. The fragrance surrounds you. If there is very bright light, the taste is no longer there. The eyes make everything public. In the very first sentence of his Metaphysics, Aristotle says that size is the highest sense of a man. Sight is the highest sense of man. It is not. In fact, size has become too domineering. It has monopolized the whole self, and it has destroyed all other senses. His master Plato says that there is a hierarchy in the senses. Sight is at the top, touch is at the bottom. He is absolutely wrong. There is no hierarchy as far as senses are concerned. All senses are on the same level, and there should not be any hierarchy. You live through the eyes. 80% of your life is eyes oriented, and your energy moves through the eyes. This should not be so. A balance has to be restored. You should touch also. Your touch should also become touch that has something which eyes cannot see. This is the importance of the touch. All the sense organs are important. A balance has to be restored. Your touch also need to become something which eyes cannot see. Through the touch, you feel. And feeling is a kind of a seeing which is much deeper and something which eyes cannot see. So feeling is a deeper way of seeing. Your touch should also become something which eyes cannot see. But try to touch the woman you love or the man you love in bright light, and then touch in darkness. In the darkness, the body reveals itself manifold. In bright, in dark, body reveals itself much deeper something which it hides in bright light. Have you ever seen August Reuner's paintings of female bodies? They have something miraculous in them. Many painters have painted the feminine body, but there is no comparison with Reuner's. What is the difference? The other painters have painted the feminine body as it looks to the eyes. Other painters have painted the feminine body as it looks to the eyes. Renoir has painted it as it feels to the hand. There is a difference. Beauty that you look through the eyes, and the beauty that you feel through the touch. So the painting has a warmth and a closeness and an aliveness of immense quality. When you touch, something happens very close. When you see, something is far away. In darkness, in secrecy, in privacy, something is revealed which cannot be revealed in openness, in the marketplace. Others are also looking and observing. As a result, something deep within you shrinks and cannot flower. It is just as if you put seeds down on the open ground for everybody to look at. They will never sprout. They need to be thrown deep into the womb of the earth, in deep darkness where nobody can see them. There they start sprouting and a great tree is born. Just like seeds need darkness and privacy in the earth to grow, so too all relationships which are deep and intimate remain of the inner. They need privacy, a place where only two exist. There comes a moment when even the two dissolve and only one exists. Two lovers deeply in tune with each other dissolve. Only one exists. They breathe together. They are together. A togetherness exists, togetherness of different quality and immense beauty. This would not be possible if they were observers. They would never be able to let go if others were watching. The very eyes of the others would become the barrier. So all that is beautiful, all that is deep happens in darkness. Even in ordinary human relationship, privacy is needed. And when you ask about the relationship of a master and disciple, even more privacy is needed, because it is a transmission of the highest energy possible to man. It is the highest peak of love, where one man pours himself into another and the other becomes a receptive womb. Even a slightest disturbance, somebody watching, will be enough of a barrier. For this deep secrecy has its own reason to be there. Remember that, and always remember that you will behave very foolishly in life if you become completely public. It will be as if somebody has turned his pockets inside out. That will be your shape. Pockets turned inside out. Nothing is wrong in being outside, but remember that is the only part of life. It should not become the whole. This does not mean that you have to move in darkness forever. Light has its own beauty and its own reason. If the seed remains in the dark forever and ever and never comes up to receive the sun in the morning, it will be dead. It has to go into darkness to sprout, gather strength, become vital, be reborn, and then it has to come out and face the world and the light and a storm and the rains. It has to accept the challenges of the outside, but it is the inner growth that gives the courage. But that challenge can only be accepted if you are deeply rooted within. Go within so that you can come out full of energy, overflowing love and compassion. Go in so that when you come out you are not a beggar, instead a king. Go in so that you can come out, you have something to share, the flowers, the luster, the beauty, fragrance as a deep message. Go in so that your coming out becomes richer and is not impoverished. And always remember that whenever you feel exhausted, the source of energy is within. Close your eyes and go in. Make both outer and inner relationships. Of course, there are bound to be outer relationships as you move in the outer world. There will be business relationships, but they should not be all. They have their part to play, but there must be something absolutely secret and private, something that you can call your own. Life arises from that inner source and spreads into the sky outside. There has to be a balance. I am always for balance between inner and outer. One gives the energy, one nourishes and nurtures you, the other allows you to spread your beauty and fragrance and luster in the outer world. What you have gained within, you are sharing it in the outer life. Enough for now.